Esports are slowly taking over the world, but some groups are ahead of others. Drop me a line in the comments below, but first, my opinion. I'm Tarmack, and this is Feature Creep. Okay, we all know that League of Legends is the most watched esports title, and I love League. It's a great game. It's actually quite amusing as I started playing after the tribunal system was put into place, and since starting I've only run into very occasional toxic players, so by and large everything has been a very positive experience. And there's something incredibly satisfying about playing a little bit of Murder Bridge with a pre-built group and just trouncing the other side. But League is also an esport, having gone from a $7,000 prize pool in their first tournament in 2010 all the way up to an $8 million prize pool and 1.4 million concurrent viewers for the Season 3 championships this year. That's a 1,143% increase in prize money over just 3 years. And somewhere along that line of progression, they managed to convince the US Department of Immigration that esports players should be considered professional athletes for visa purposes. The distance the scene has come in such a short time is amazing. Riot has certainly done great things, but Valve has really taken the esport to the next level. The idea that you can get item skins from watching tournament streams is fantastic. These tournament items add another degree of legitimacy to the sport, and it's this kind of viewer involvement that will push esports in the direction of rivaling traditional sports for viewership. Add to that the player sports cards, and the newly added ability for viewers to get items digitally autographed puts the esport features side of Dota 2, and Valve leaps and bounds ahead of Riot, even though Riot still enjoys the lion's share of the views. These are all things that Riot should be doing with League of Legends. They already have the highest watched esport title out there, and they're in such an excellent position to be heading up innovation on that front. I hate to say it, but they don't seem to have that much interest in the innovation where it comes to the esport industry itself. Yes, they're constantly making game adjustments, but I don't know if that's enough. And now we're going to have a new entry into the MOBA competition, Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm. I know that a good portion of people don't think it can compete with Dota 2 and League, but I don't agree. Blizzard has an enormous bank account and esports infrastructure that they can throw at this. Combine those things with a fan base that is extremely passionate about Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo, and you have a perfect storm for success, excuse the pun. I know people already who will be switching from both Dota and League just based on a few gameplay videos that we got from BlizzCon. Make no mistake, we're going to have a trifecta of MOBA esports in fairly short order. Now, before anybody lynches me, I know that we've got other games like Heroes of New Earth and Smite, but those aren't anywhere near on the same scale as what I'm talking here. Now, personally, I think that Riot needs to step it up on the innovation side of the industry. They need to figure out ways to get their players and viewers more involved, and giving players in-game rewards for just watching tournaments is one of the most brilliant moves that has yet been done, because it gets people who otherwise wouldn't watch to give it a shot. Combine that with allowing players to purchase items that influence the prize pool of the event, and all of a sudden those big numbers normally put up by sponsors aren't necessarily as relevant. I fully expect Blizzard to go down the same route, so hopefully Riot will start putting some thought towards it. Maybe something along the lines of buying in to watch a tournament and getting to pick a skin for a champion you own as an in-game reward. I'd buy in for that. So are there any additions to the esports industry that you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, it helps me a great deal if you share, like, and subscribe. That's all I have to say. Tarmack out.